All right, guys. This is case two of the team auction. So this is my 8th case overall. After this, I've got the second PYT that I want to do. So we'll do some Heritage tonight anyway, huh? All right, box one. I get nervous until I hit the first SP. Once I hit that first short print, then I relax. Then and now. There we go. Acuna, first short print. Nice card. And now I'm not worried about short prints anymore. Let me title this video here. Oh, it's 2019, not 2019. 2019. It's already March and I still can't remember. Kenley Jansen, short print. Paul Goldschmidt. Brooks Robinson. Mitch Haniger. Sean Manaea, short print. Benintendi, short print. Oh, look at there. Juan Soto action. Nice card. Well, I didn't tell anybody I was going live until just a minute ago, so. Ohtani insert. Probably nobody knows we're going. John Lester, short print. But so far, good box with the Soto action. First card. Chrome Manaea. Plus, you know, Saturday night too. Maybe people are busy. I don't know. Excuse me. Francisco Lindor. Chase the Craps. Arenado short print. I had a guy on the forums today that said that watching me open this is unbearable because I just go straight to the hit spot and I don't show all the base. And I was like, could you imagine if I showed all the base? You know, I mean, it's going to take 90 minutes and I show one card per pack. Could you imagine how long this would take if I showed all 9 cards? Brandon Crawford, short print. I don't know. I like it. It's a lot of fun. Oh, first auto. Colby Allard. Braves auto. Now, the 1970s kind of a drab design. I get that. But, you know, it's fun looking for the actions and the super rare variations and stuff like that. I like it. Trey Turner, short print. Right. I would fall asleep. I couldn't imagine trying to do that, showing every single card. I mean, you know, it's cool to see him the first time, but you know, this is my 8th case. You know, I mean, how many times do you got to see the card before it? Yeah, I've only hit 2 nicknames. They were both in the same case. Stay. Don't move. Leaning tower of pizza over here. Right? Yeah, every card on the back. I know there's people that open Heritage and do that. But once you know where the hit is, that's all you got to do. Will Myers short print. The easiest packs are the hot packs because the hit is the card immediately after the hot pack chrome. Justin Smoke, so that saves you a lot of time. Al Kaline. The hardest packs are the ones where you don't know, you know, like this one right here, there's no hit in this one, so you're like, oh, am I missing something? But I'm not missing anything. You know, there's 3, maybe 4 packs a box that don't have a hit, you know. Don't just stand there. Buster Posey short print. D. Gordon short print. Greg Jeffries had a really good career. Eric Hosmer, short print. Brandon Crawford, chrome. Christian Yelich. Starlin Castro. I remember hunting Greg Jeffries cards. Anthony Rizzo action. Nice card for the Cubs. So Juan Soto in the first box and Anthony Rizzo in the second box. JD Martinez. Mikolas short print. Somebody asked me for the shortcut in finding the French. I can show you the shortcut for finding the French. Are you ready? Whit Merrifield, well, I'll probably wait till we find one so I can show you how I did it, but I'll show you this next pack. Nope, I won't. All right, we'll use this card. So in the French, the first thing you look for is over here in the cartoon, because the cartoon will have 2 text boxes instead of 1. You see how there's a text box for the cartoon in every one? Well, the French will have it twice. That's the clue for the French card. Whit Merrifield, yeah. Scooter. I'll show you what I mean when we pull one, but that's the fastest way to catch those. That's cool. Giancarlo. Short print. All right, guys. 2 boxes down. 1 auto, 2 action. Carlos Santana. Trade variation. It's a very rare. See where it says acquired underneath his home? These are really rare. This is only, I think, the 2nd trade I've hit. Indians. Nice card, Indians. Yeah, there's no guarantee of an auto. There's a guarantee of a hit, but not an auto. You know, I have not hit a throwback. They're crazy rare. I have not hit one yet. 8 cases so far, but I think I could go 20 cases and not hit a throwback. I would be completely honest with you. Suarez, short print. The rarest hits I've gotten so far are nicknames and traded and error. Those are the ones I've gotten that are the rarest. I think throwback is probably, you know, outside of a superfractor, probably the rarest. Will Myers Chrome. We're doing well on the Chrome. That's it's 3 for 3. They might make 25. Probably would be my guess. Aaron Judge. They might do 25 of them. Lorenzo Cain. Short print. I don't think throwbacks have odds, do they? Let me see. They might. I might be completely wrong. They might have them. Oh, they do. 1 in 10,879 packs. So 10,879 here. Hold on, let's do the math here. 10,879 divided by 288. 1 in every 38 cases. No, 1 in 38. It might have been 22 last year. Because I seem to recall it being about 20, but not. Look at this, another action. 3 for 3 on the actions. It's pretty good. Yeah, 38. I think last year, you're probably right. It probably was 22 last year. But, whew. Walker Buehler. No, that's just to hit one. Yeah, that's just to hit one. Is it 15 or are there 25? I want to say there are 25 different throwbacks. I don't think we've hit any Cardinals yet. At least not in this half. But we just started. We're only on box 3. Gene Segura, short print. Is it 15? You're probably right. You're probably right. I don't even think we've seen them all yet, have we? They usually do a list on the forum. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Answer my question right when I asked it. Yeah. Yeah, 5,000 hobby cases. That's probably about right. Max Scherzer, they said it's up about 30% or so. That's why it's so much harder to hit everything. Eric Thames, short print. Brewers. JD Martinez for the Red Sox. Throwbacks are in retail, yes. You can hit a throwback in retail, and I want to say you can hit a super fractor in retail. Xander Bogaerts short print. But you cannot hit actions. Actions are hobby only. Miguel Andujar, short print. Nice card for the Yankees. All right, guys, 3 boxes down. And box 4 coming up. I've only been live for 17 minutes. I already got somebody with a dislike in the video. You gotta be some kind of special asshole. Dislike somebody's video while they're live. I don't like the way he doesn't show all the base cards. Excuse me, sorry. He doesn't show all the base cards. I'm downvoting the shit out of this video. Hell. Trey Turner. Okay, so this is what I mean about the French. See how you got the cartoon, right? And then below the cartoon, there's 2 different text boxes. That's how you know. Well, it's the first thing I look for. Of course, the ton of text helps too. And then the fact that half the card's in French. And then the last thing I look for, which I really don't actually look for, is a code at the bottom. So Trey Turner, Nationals, French variation. You're going to get 1 or 2 of those a case. So, and they can be hard to spot. You got to be careful because there's nothing, it doesn't say French around the top's card number. Like if you look at an action or a throwback or an error or a nickname, around the card number, it says what it is. See, the Hoskins says action. Sorry, my hand's shaking. I'm really sick. I've got a high fever, so I'm trying to break for you, but at the same time, I'm a little under the weather, so it makes my hand shake a little bit. But I'll be careful. Don't worry. I got you. But anyway, Trey Turner, French variations, very nice card. Really rare. I don't know. But that's probably a good point. There's probably half and half. Or there might even, somebody said there's more retail than there is hobby. Hoskins short print, so you know, maybe there's more of them in retail, because I want to say, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I want to say somebody said that 25 of the superfractors are in hobby and 75 of the superfractors are in retail. So that would mean they made a lot of retail. But I could have read that wrong. Ozzy Albies. Yeah, that's my guess. My guess is about 25. Chris Bryant, short print. Nice card. Nice card for the Cubs. Mazzara, short print. Jose Altuve, look at that. 4 for 4 on the actions. That's pretty good. Normally you only get 6 to 8 of these a case. 6 to 8. And so far we're 4 for 4. Which probably means there's only 4 more in the rest. But still, that's not bad. Yeah, Heritage does. I actually didn't go looking for any because I've been sick. But normally I pick some up and then I add some retail to the breaks. You know, a little retail here, a little retail there. Franmil Reyes, short print for the Padres. You can actually go and buy retail, spend $1,000 on retail, you know, up at about 10% and then run a break. Because, you know, retail, it's fun and it's a little different. You know, especially if you can get the exclusive retail, like Target exclusive, Walmart exclusive, that kind of thing, where they have different items. Contreras short print. You know, like Candy Lids, I think, is one, and I forget what the other one has. Acuna insert, but I haven't picked any up this year. Adam Jones, short print. Aaron Nola, insert. Joey Votto, short print. So other than the French text, the other card that you can't really tell on the back. Ooh, I was just thinking I've only hit one of these. Jack Baldschun. That is my second red auto. Jack Baldschun for the Padres, 53 out of 70. So now I've got 2 red inks in 8 cases. That's not bad. Oh, what was I telling you? Okay, so other than the French text, the other thing that you can't tell by looking at the back, the code on the back is flip stock. So what flip stock is you see how the card is shiny on the front? See, it's shiny, right? And then on the back, it's not. It's rough, right? So a flip stock is just the rough is the front and the back is shiny. So how you tell on those is when you actually can see it right away. It looks like a Woodstock almost, you know, the Woodstock minis. But you'll feel the back, and the back will immediately feel off because you're not expecting, you know, this smooth, shiny back. And so you're probably going to feel that right away. But you're also going to notice something about the card is wrong. It might take you a minute, but then you're like, yeah, okay, it's a flip stock. And it's not written anywhere, you know, and the code's not different, nothing. They're not numbered. But usually they're only to 5. Yeah, I pulled some flip stock. I even hit 2 flip stock in 1 case. But you don't hit them every case. But I think they actually have odds on the back of the pack here. Let me tell you. I thought the Leaning Tower of Pizza was about to fall. Stay up there, Leaning Tower of Pizza. So flip stock 1 in 610. So about, every 2.5 cases. You should hit one in every 2.5 cases. This is really rare, and it's a great name. Damn, that's a nice card. Chris Bryant, black or refractor to 70. 30 of 70. That's a really good card. Don't sleep on that one, my friends. That one's going to sell really, really well. That's a great hit right there. That's the best black refractor I've hit as far as, name. Very nice hit. So you can definitely go a case or two without hitting any black refractors. The next up, okay, so you've got your hot pack refractor. It's kind of like a purple tint. Those are your most common. You're gonna hit 24 of those in a case. Next up is your chrome cards. Those are numbered to 9.99, and you're gonna hit a few of those. A case. Here we are, 5 for 5 on the actions. Francisco Lindor action for the Indians. You're gonna hit 4 or 5 or so of those in a case, and they're numbered to 9.99. The next one up is your refractors. I haven't hit one of those yet. Those are numbered to 570. We'll hit a few. And then the blacks that I just showed you, that's to 70. And then there's a gold to 5. I haven't hit a gold yet this year. And then there's the superfractor 1 of 1. Walker Buehler short print. I don't know if French text is on every card or if it's only on specific cards. I don't think that the French text makes sense on a card like this, so I don't know if it's on these or the multi-hit cards, like RBI leaders and stuff like that. Janis Joplin, like for instance, I don't know if they have this, if this has a French text or not. It might only be like 100 specific cards, so I'm not completely sure. Lindor short print. Go with the action that we just hit. Like for instance, not every card has a chrome, so it might be similar to that. Not every card has a mini. Polanco, Gregory Polanco for the Pirates. Like the minis are numbered to 100, but you're only going to get one in a case. You might have 2 minis in a case if you hit one in your hot box. But other than that, you're just going to get that one, Not this year. You can't make a short print set this year. There's not even enough cards. Like there's 8 short prints. There's 8 short prints in a box, and there's 12 boxes in a case. That's only 96 short prints. But there was a guy on the forums who had 2 short prints. When he was supposed to have 1, he ended up hitting 2, and he was able to put it together. But that's the only way. Only if there's some kind of mistake. There was a guy who had 2 cases, and he was still a few short. But for the most case, you can do it in 2 cases. In the old days, there was only 75 short prints. And so with only 75 short prints, you could do it with a case pretty easy. But this year there's 100, so it's not even mathematically possible based on pack odds. Aroldis Chapman, short print. Yeah, 100 different cards. Yeah, I thought so. I didn't want to... The frustrating thing about these gold here is I've hit a few now, 4 or 5 of these. They're never a patch. It's always just a base swatch, but it's this giant thick card, but no patch. Andrew Benintendi. So there might be golds out there that have, patches, but I haven't hit one yet. What are those called for us Royals? Those are our patches, right? Yeah, that makes sense. And then probably just some of the bigger names that aren't in the short print list. Miguel Cabrera, short print. I do believe that all cards have a flip stock because I hit, one of the cards you wouldn't expect to be a like a French text, and it was a short print, so it was a flip stock. Haniger short print. All right, guys, so that's 5 boxes. Yeah, it makes sense, some of the bigger names. All right, guys, box 6 coming up. So far, we've got 2 autos and 5 actions. A trade, a black refractor, Chris Bryant. It's a good case. I wish the red ink was a better name, but can't complain about a red ink. Michael Kopech action. So we are 6 for 6 on the actions. 6 for 6. We could go the rest of the way and not hit one and be within the odds. Michael Kopech action. The rookies, his regular card, it's a multiplayer card. One of it'll be like White Sox rookies, and it'll have him and other players. But the rookie actions are just standalone cards. Jake Arrieta, short print. So he's actually not in an action pose, but it's part of the action subset. Syndergaard. First auto. It's a good question. Who was it? Colby Allard for the Braves. Elvis Presley. I think it probably depends on the player. So this is the refractor. You see the refractors to 570. Abreu. I think it depends on the player. I think, some players sign more than others. There's been speculation in the past that some players' blue ink autos are actually rarer than their red ink autos. Because the red ink auto would be to, 69, 68, 67. And, their blue ink might have only been 50 or 30 or, you know what I mean? Chris Sale. Yes, divisional right after this. Yes, sir. Chris Davis, short print. I think some players were easier for them to get to sign, cost them less, and then some players were a lot more expensive. Glaber. Jose Ramirez, short print. Bryce Harper, short print. It's a cool card. We hit his nickname last night, Mondo. I thought it was pretty cool. It was a fun card to hit, that's for sure. News flashback. Mike Trout. Carlos Martinez, short print. Trey Mancini, Baltimore. Acuna. Max Scherzer, short print. Then and now. Gurriel, short print. And last pack, box 6. And there's nothing going on in that pack. All right, guys. Box 6 is done. Box 7 coming up. It depends on the player. I would expect nickname would probably be more valuable. You know, just because it's a more desirable. You know, the error sometimes is just something minuscule on the back. But all things being even, it would be nickname, I'm pretty sure. Diana Ross. Paul Goldschmidt, short print. Weird seeing his card. It was Anthony Rizzo. It was for the Indians. Carlos Santana. Then and now. You need me to hit another one of those Nolan Ryan coins, right? Carlos Correa. Justin Verlander. I can only think of the team. Edwin Encarnacion, short print. Juan Soto insert. Imagine if Vladdy had a rookie in here. I mean, he'll probably have one in high number later this year, but Javier Baez. Kyle Schwarber. Whole lot of not much going on. I just like saying his name out loud. Justin Upton, short print for the Angels. Yeah, I mean, it's always impossible to be sure with Topps, but you got to imagine that's their intention. But you know, you just never know. There was a year, and I forget what product it was. I don't think it was Heritage. I think it was something like Finest or Sterling or something like that. But anyway, they had mystery autos. Danny Jansen for the Blue Jays. Blue Ink auto. They had mystery autos, and you know, everybody thought it was going to be somebody like Puig or Bryant, or it was, you know, everybody thought it was going to be somebody like that. Corey Seager, I forget, but you know, along those lines. And it ended up being Hank Aaron or Willie Mays, one of those two guys, which is a great auto, you know, worth a couple $100. But they were selling like it was this hot prospect, Anthony Rizzo short print, and everybody felt like, you know, Topps pulled the rug out from under him. You know, and I'm sure Topps probably tried to get the prospect that everybody was expecting and just couldn't. Ohtani short print. And so, you know, they tried to do the best they could. And I want to say it was Willie Mays that they ended up using. But, yeah, so that's just a kind of a lesson. Just never, ever. You know, you can speculate, but, man, don't speculate with your wallet. Yeah. Yeah, do you remember that product? I forget. Man, I can't even remember the year. It might have been 2012. 2013, 2014, but something like that. And man, the forums were just up in arms. But what do? You know, they were spending $300, $400, $500 on these mystery autos, you know, hoping for, and I want to say it was like Chris Bryant or something like that. And no, no, that is not who it was. And they were so upset. Oh my gosh. Not happy. Yeah, right. Just so. Just so. All right, guys, this is box 8. Box 8. Tucker rookie. News flashbacks. Yeah, there's A and B. So there's just two. Speculation is one would be Fernando Tatis and the other one would be Vladdy Jr. And, you know, that's really probable speculation. It's, you know, it seems to be that would be what Topps was doing, but you never know. I haven't seen a C. I'm not saying there isn't one, but I haven't seen one. Ohtani. Insert. Yeah. Herrera short print. You know, and they did the same thing. If you look on Topps.com, you'll see they've got these Topps Now preseason sets, like Road to the spring training or something like that. And if you look at the sets for the Blue Jays, it says, you know, auto Christian Yelich short print, auto subject to be, you know, to be determined later or something like that. And so the assumption is that's going to be a Vladdy auto, you know, Syndergaard. And that, you know, there's also a card that says, you know, the player to be announced later or something like that. And so, you know, everybody's expecting that to be Vladimir Guerrero. Even me, I bought, you know, like 10 sets just because I was speculating that it's going to be Vladimir. Bregman. Short print. Astros. Royce Lewis. Could be. You know, he's a hell of a player too. Yeah. Vladdy's going to make everything expensive. I've only hit B. I've hit 2 and they were both B, but that doesn't mean anything. You know, I've only opened 8 cases. Wilson Contreras. Alex Bregman insert. Ozzy Albies, short print. I don't think they had mystery autos in Heritage last year. Anthony Rizzo, but I mean Heritage was stacked last year. You had so many people in Heritage last year. They didn't need a. They definitely didn't need a mystery auto last year. Tommy Terrific. Corey Kluber, short print. Mike Trout action, nice card. What do you think about that? So I believe that's our 7th action in 8 boxes. It's pretty good. That's a great name. Arenado. Ahmed Rosario short print for the Mets. All right, guys. 2/3 of the way through. Only took me 45 minutes. Yeah, nice card for your Angels. I think the next case, though, we need to show every card. Now, this is a rare box topper, and what it is it's a single card about yay big, right? And it's a photo of different departments within Topps, and so it's like the marketing department and the pack out department and the customer service or whatever, and they're pretty rare. Supposedly they only made 70 of each one, I think is what somebody was saying in the chat last night. And those will sell well to people building the set. So that helps the guy that got the box loaders. So good for him. Vasquez, not doing anything, just sitting there. Yeah, oh no, I agree. They're horrible. They're absolutely terrible. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea, but they'll probably sell okay because they're rare. I think that's the 3rd one I've hit in 8 cases. So, you know, it's good for the guy that bought that spot. I mean, he spent a lot of money on it. Well, I haven't decided if I'm... Well, that's not true. I have decided I'm going to do another one. I just haven't opened it up yet because I'm trying to catch up. I've been sick, and so I'm behind. I'm probably okay now. I'm probably... Once I get this case done, I'll have officially caught up. But so I didn't open up another break, but I probably will. And I'll just give everybody, you know, a certain amount of time to pick their spots. I didn't want to do it just yet because, you know, I don't want to fall farther behind is really the only reason. Yeah, I'll definitely do a 3rd. No, I've seen the customer service one. It's only like 2 people are smiling. Glaber, short print, nice card for the Yankees. But generally, I give everybody a deadline. You know, you got 24 hours, claim your spot, and then after that, I let anybody get it. Price is pretty good. It definitely went fast last time. So I'd expect it to go fast again. Yeah, I mean, goodness, at least I'm not that sick. I was pretty sick that one night. I couldn't break that one night because it was to the point I was dizzy. You know, my fever was so high that I was dizzy. I was like, no, I can't break. And I'm getting better, but I'm still not over it. Aaron Judge. Juan Soto, short print. Nice card. Yeah, if you have it in 2, you can claim it in 3. Juan Soto insert. And then whatever's still available, I'll open up to everybody. Felipe Vasquez, short print. Strasburg for the Nationals. Trying to show you the patch, but it's really dark. There, that's probably the best I can do. Best practice. Yeah. Javier Baez. Altuve, short print. Astros. Yadier Molina, short print. Yeah, I didn't actually write in a deadline on that one. I just gave it a few days and then started the new thread. Alex Bregman for the Astros. This is a team name variation. Not quite as rare as an error. But they're about 5-6 times rarer than the actions are. You know, you probably hit one of these a case, maybe 2. But this is the team name variation. It's just a different color. That's all. That's the entire difference. Different code down at the bottom. Yep, just so color the team name. It's probably yellow or blue on the other card. All right, guys, box 10. Jimi Hendrix. Matt Carpenter. Short print. Jose Altuve. A little bit of damage on that one. Then and now, Seaver and DeGrom. Kendrys Morales. Yeah, some of them are a little tough. I think it's just because the card's so thick. I think I'll break at least 150. Matt Kemp, short print. You know, at least 150. Jesus Aguilar. Ozzy Albies. Trevor Bauer, Bauer Power. Short print. It'll start with player breaks, yeah. That's pretty much what I'm known for. So we'll start off with player breaks, and then it'll go to divisionals and team randoms, assuming I still have cases left over. There's a real good chance we'll use up almost all of my cases on player auctions. But I did have a pre-sale break up. It sold out already for the first 4 cases, and that was by team random. The mini is DeGrom for the Mets. Nice card. Jacob DeGrom, 14 out of 100. So nice card. There you go, Ryan. Glaber, Yankees. Miguel Andujar. Aaron Judge. Short print. Nice card for the Yankees. Brandon Crawford short print. And this is your French text. See how it's got the 2 boxes underneath the that's the first thing you look, well, it's the first thing I look for. And then you'll be, once you give it a gander, you'll be able to see that the French writing and everything. But Crawford for the Giants. Player breaks, probably the minimum I would do would be 10 cases. I think I'm going to start with a 20 caser this year, and I'll give it 24 hours. So we'll have a 24-hour Lightning player auction. And then after that, it'll probably be, pick your player type breaks. But most people take their once they win it in a 20 caser, or whatever I start with, 15, 12, something like that. Most people are going to ride that player all the way through the entire 150 cases if they can. So that's why it's kind of important, if you really want that guy, it's important to win it in that first break. Garrett Cole, and then you're going to have the option of keeping the card, keeping the player as you go on. Willie McCovey. Blake Snell. For Ohtani, the Ohtani Bowman, I didn't do too many. I only had 40 cases that year. Well, I had more, but I sold them back to blowout. It was just the price was so high on those cases that I was concerned player breaks wouldn't be able to fill. Just it was so expensive. So what I ended up doing is I opened 40 cases and I sold 110 back to blowout. I kind of regret it now, but at the time it was just a really smart business decision, So that was 2018 Bowman. Aaron Judge. Now this is going to be your hot box, which means the hit card is the card following the hot box refractor, and this one doesn't have a hit. There'll be a few packs like that won't have hits. Quite a few actually. Garrett Cole, but I don't know exactly how many. Edwin Diaz, Miguel Cabrera, short print. Jose Ramirez. Chris Sale. News flashbang. Aguilar. Starling Marte short print. I know I hit 2 red ink autos in Heritage. Trevor Bauer. Matt Carpenter. Gorman went for a crazy amount of money. One guy kept Gorman all the way through, and he must have sent me $25,000, $30,000. A lot. Juan Soto, nice card. Chris Davis, scratch off. And he ended up making money too. He said that he sold off a bunch to, pay for the spots. Gleyber Torres and Lindor, and then he still had like $10,000-$15,000 worth of cards left over. He's got a whole thread about it in the baseball section on Blowout. Joey Votto and Yadier Molina for the Cardinals. But I hit a ton of Gormans. I mean, I was just like a Gorman hitting machine. A couple of Walker Buehler cards there. Jose Berrios. Chin-Soo Choo. I've done that a couple times. I remember when Chris Bryant was the big card. People were like, oh, that guy spent stupid money. But I hit so many. I hit like 2 plate autos of him. Chris Bryant, when it came out, I hit 2 of the plates. Candelario, short print. And so it ended up being, a moneymaker. Same thing for the Puig spot. A couple other times that, the big card, I ended up just tearing that spot off. Yeah, well, I did a 10 caser, which I ended up adding in a couple extra cases to, so it ended up being 12 cases overall. And then I did a 24 and a 36 and a 50. And he had them in every break. So he had 12, 24, 36, and then 50. So like 132 cases, I want to say, something like that. Oh, look at this. Team name, Justin Verlander. Astros doing really well. Yeah, they did hit hard this year. Still a great card, though. Still a great card. So this is a Verlander team name. Hit in the hot box. The thing I like about the hot box is, you can hit anything in the hot box based on your case. Because, like, for instance, you could have a red ink auto and hit one in the hot box. You could have a nickname and hit one in the hot box because it's not part of your case run. Chris Archer. These were packed out at a different time, a different process. Carlos Correa and Chapman. So even though we've hit a red ink auto, we could hit another one. We didn't, but we could have. Gurriel, Trey Mancini. It's our second Trey Mancini for the Orioles. Yeah, I had some people look at him too, and they said the same thing I did. Where a card might get a 9 on centering, they gave it an 8, But what are you going to do? There's really nothing you can do. You're paying for an opinion, and that's what they gave you. That's rough, though. I won't be able to put them up until the checklist comes out. So hopefully 2 weeks before release, I'll have them up. And the first one, it'll be titled Lightning, and I think it'll be 20 cases, and I'll probably have it up for 24, maybe 48 hours, and that's it. So and what I'll probably do is I'll probably do a 20 caser and a 40 caser, and then probably a 60 caser, and then call it a day. Just because I won't have that many cases, you know. So nothing in this pack, really. Then and now. Chris Davis, scratch off. Rod Carew, Hall of Famer Rod Carew. Jacob deGrom, short print. Nice card for the Mets. Yeah, they held back a couple really good players too. So Beer and Bart. I don't think they'll be able to. Well, I can guarantee they're not going to be able to get Vladdy in as a rookie into Bowman, but he might make Bowman Chrome. Gary Sanchez, short print. They usually, the last few years, they haven't put any rookies in Bowman draft, but there's no rule against it. They've done it before, so they could do it again. Especially if they think, you know, the product needs some help. Trevor Story, short print. JD Martinez, short print. I'd like to hit another auto. We've got 3 autos though. That's generally what you get. But I'd really like to hit another one. Kiermaier, short print. I've had 4 autos in a case before. Just not very often. Black border, Clevenger. Indians. Indians have done really well. Indians and Astros. Cardinals. Mookie Betts. Jonathan Schoop, short print. Refractor. Yadier Molina to 570. Mitch Haniger. Coming up on that last hit. Severino, short print. And it's just a tie-in. Jameson tie-in for the Pirates. All right, guys, 2 packs left. And last pack. Maeda, short print for the Dodgers. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so remember, you've got to add these to your the first case. So for the box topper spot, we did hit one of the teammates. All right, so Yadier Molina, refractor. Kiermaier, White Sox rookies. Gurriel, Correa, Archer, Chapman, Haniger, Cabrera, Marte, Berrios, Buehler. Yadier Molina, Votto, Glaber, Hoskins, Soto, Salvador Perez, Carpenter, Bauer Power, Aguilar, Chris Sale, Jose Ramirez, Diaz, Garrett Cole, Aaron Judge, Syndergaard, Abreu refractor. Look at this black. That's just a huge card for the Cubs. Congratulations. Chris Bryant to 70. Will Myers, Brandon Crawford, and Sean Manaea. So those are your chromes. These are your non-auto hits, your non-relic, non-traditional hits. You got Clevenger for the Indians. Justin Verlander, team name. Nice rare card for the Astros. Nice hit. French parallel, Brandon Crawford for the Giants. Jacob deGrom mini for the Mets. Team name, Alex Bregman. Juan Soto, short print. Glaber, short print. Mike Trout, action. Matt Davidson, black parallel. Ohtani, short print. Trade variation for the Indians, Carlos Santana, very rare. A nice card. Hoskins, action. Marquez, Kopech, action. Polanco, black border. Lindor, action. Altuve, action. Trey Turner for the Nationals, French variation. Rizzo, action. Juan Soto, action. And an Acuna, short print. So some really nice actions. We ended up with 7 actions. So right in what we were supposed to get. Then we've got Jameson Taillon, Trey Mancini, Glaber, Steven Strasburg, Anthony Rizzo, Danny Jansen, auto for the Blue Jays. Another Trey Mancini. The first one was in the hot box. Andrew Benintendi. Benny. 35 out of 99. It's just a basic little swatch. Red ink auto, Jack Baldwin for the Padres. Nice card. That's my second red ink. JD Martinez, Whit Merrifield, and for the Braves, Colby Allard. So 3 autos and a red ink. Good case, fun case. Definitely better than the first case. That first case was bad. I've hit 2 silver medal. So 2 in 8 cases. I don't know exactly what the numbers are, but that's what I've hit so far. All right, guys. Next is coming up the divisional, okay? Second divisional. So cases 9 and 10. Let me go ahead and save your video. I'll get some photos up, and we'll go straight to the next case, okay? All right, guys. Thanks for watching. And for those of you live, don't go anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just saving this video.